evening, everyone, and welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Return of the Knicks Watch Along and Play-by-Play. Tonight, the New York Knicks take on those rivals, Atlanta Hawks, from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. From here to you in the world's most famous chat on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Hit those likes, share, subscribe, and let everyone know the Knicks play tonight. Take the lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly throwing a shot. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. I'm trying to get that count because you called the thunder beater. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it about the beat.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. Hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed! Let's go! That's why he's doing it! That's why he's the goal! Everyone, welcome to the Return of the Knicks Watch Along and Play-by-Play on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Of course, I am B Sports Jedi Kev, and with my partner, my co-host in the building, Chef Dan. Salute, Chef Dan.
Salute, everyone. We are here, Knicks Nation. We are here tonight against those decrepit, those nasty, we don't like them at all, the Atlanta Hawks. Let's take care of business tonight.
Indeed. We're having barbecue chicken tonight on the menu. Knicks take on the Hawks here. Let's go out with the elephant in the room. The first thing, Julius Randle not playing tonight. Soreness, injury on his elbow. Also, the NBA came down on a $40,000 fine on Julius Randle for obscene gestures or verbal obscenities to the referees at the end of that Utah game. Tonight, he's out. Knicks on a back-to-back tonight. Hawks, Charlotte. What's your thoughts on that?
He's doing it to himself. I thought this was like the 4th fine. It's the 5th fine on Julius Randle this year. Along with every technical you receive, you pay a fine for that. And I don't know how many No, actually, I do know. He's received 10 technicals on the season. So all in all, he's paying 15 fines throughout the year. And I know Mr. Dolan covered one of them. The Knicks covered one of the fines, but my Lord, he is costing you a whole lot more than he is gaining right now.
Wow, wow, wow. Before speaking about fines and money, losing money, we're making sure we're going to try to help you win money on the BX Sports Jedi Network. And of course, tonight's the Hawks come in. That's the starting lineup. Excuse me. I'll get that in a moment. The Hawks tonight come in as a 3.5, a 3 point favorite. The Knicks are 3.5 point, 3 point underdog. The money line is a minus 160. The over under is plus 140, 226 points total. Over and under. Chef Dan, your thoughts?
Oh man, I was wrong 2 days in a row now. But you know what? I'm gonna go the under tonight.
All
I
right.
don't think
All
this is
right.
gonna be a high scoring event.
We'll get you the starting lineup in a moment, but first I want to say hello to Jose Melo, who was in the building in the Utah game on Sunday. He was in the building. I hope you had a good time. Salute to you there. And let's go with the starting lineups for the visiting Hawks. You got Trey Young, Kevin Herter, DeAndre Hunter, Diallo Gallinari, and Clint Capella. There is no John Collins. He's out and indefinite. And of course, the starting lineups for your New York Knickerbockers tonight. And it's changed. No Julius Randle. So Obi Toppin slides into the starting lineup. And let's see. Let's his opportunities here with 11 games to go. Obi Toppin, hopefully, he's going to play as maybe I can see back-to-back nights. And let's see how long Julius Randle's nagging injury keeps him out of the lineup.
We'll see, but for right now, Obi Toppin definitely has a chance to take advantage of what sorry, as the Rangers score another goal here. They're now leading 2-0 on the New Jersey Devils. So this is a good start in the first quarter in the first period for the Rangers. Excuse me. Yeah, but this is an opportunity for Obi to take advantage and show that he deserves to
Oh, they
have some consistent minutes.
They already tapped it. Usually they take forever to linger and chit chat, but they Hawks win the possession. Salute to Eduardo Garcia. So we apologize. Usually they chit chat and they linger, and they went right to it. They must have the meter rolling. As Herder drives, Herder kicks back out, and here's a drive. Here's a drive, and he scores. So Herder scores 2-0 Hawks immediately there. So Eduardo Garcia, salute for you in the Philippines, 7:30 in the morning in the Philippines on a Wednesday, on a Tuesday, no, Wednesday night. We appreciate you. Here's Barrett. Oh, they're gonna call offensive foul on a bad moving screen by Mitchell Robinson. So they'll turn it over.
Mm.
Ugh. Gallinari. Derek Wilder, salute. Mr. Derek Wilder, I have not seen you in a while, my friend. And here's the three-pointer by
Salute.
Young. Hits in front of the rim. Picked up by Gallinari. Gallinari fakes it, passes it over. Their Hunter to Trey Young. Trey Young with the scoop, and he scores. Too easy there. The Knicks party to see is there. So 4-0. Hawks up. Mr. Wilder in the building. It's good to see you again, sir. Here's Burks over to Fournier. Fournier now. He's going to get try to get a screen by Toppin, but here's Fournier for three. Fournier misses. And loose ball picked up by DeAndre Hunter. Over to Trey Young here. Knicks got to get on offense here. 4-0 here. And Trey Young is going to shoot the long three. And that's hits the front of the rim. Deep rebound. Herder comes up with it. Here's Gallinari. Fakes the three and poked away by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the steal. Here's Barrett in transition. Barrett 2-on-1. Barrett driving. Blocked by Herder, but got the shot back and Jay Barrett count it and a foul. So good job. Barrett got his block attempt blocked. He kept with it. He kept fighting, and now he's got a rewarded chance for a 3-point play here. That's
This
the
is
big
good.
difference. That's a big difference from last year, RJ Barrett. And he's growing here. He's going to here, and he completes the 3-point play. Just like that, the Knicks trail now 4-3. As Trey Young will bring the ball up. As the crowd boos him. Here's Hunter. Hunter's trying to get a screen from Capella. Good job, RJ, fighting over it. Hunter shoots the mid-range, miss off the mark. Rebound, Obi Toppin. Hands it over to Burks. Knicks look like they want to move a little quicker here. Here's Burks. Burks driving. Contact, but no call, and he misses the shot. Mitchell Robinson's there to clean up. Mitchell Robinson got fouled by King Capella, so he'll go to the line.
They got their big man. We got our big man. Let's go.
Yeah, Capella, you had a feast last year, not now. So thank you guys for watching along and viewing with us here. Like and subscribe. Thank you for all the likes. I love it. And here's the first free throw by Mitchell Robinson in. We're tied at 4. He has another one coming up. In and out. Mitch Robinson goes 1 to 2 of the line. That was halfway in. A little too much English on it. So we're all even at 4. Young is being picked up by Obi now. Now he's trying to dance on Obi. Obi's sticking with him. Obi, now there's a screen. Now it's a double team. They're going to try to pass it and stolen by Burks. Burks in transition. Obi tap it with the slam, baby. Two-handed slam. That's something that someone number 30 doesn't do. Gets in transition. So Knicks up 4 to 6. A fast break point. I'm sorry.
Let's not talk about that.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes, I went there, Stephen A. And, Fournier called for a foul. Janine in the building. Yo, what's up, Russell? The wife of crime in the building. Mr. Dangerous, my main man. Salute, Janine. Janine, salute. I'm glad to see you here as well. Hope your day went well, guys. And here's an inbound to Capella. Capella over to Herter. Herter keeps his dribble. Herter mid-range. And he misses. Rebound by RJ. Jarvis LaFleur, salute my main man in the building. Salute my man. Here's RJ backing up, and he's backing up Trey. He's calling for movement. He's backing in. Mid-range. And fadeaway misses. Mitchell Robinson's there, but Mitchell Robinson, last touch by Atlanta. So Knicks will keep possession here with 4. Getting a new shot clock, 14 on the shot clock. Underneath the basket, they'll inbound the ball. So Mitchell Robinson is showing his assurance here with the offensive rebounds. Here's Toppin on Gallinari. Toppin passes. Stolen by Herter. Here comes Fournier. Fournier got called, and they're going to call a traveling call. So good job by Fournier playing some Heckle and Jekyll defense, moving away, caused Herter to travel there. He was expecting contact, but Fournier doesn't play the contact game and confused Kevin Herter. Herter didn't expect him to be such a coward on defense, and he calls him.
No, he's not a physical. Yeah, he's not a physical defender.
Here's Fournier back to Toppin, back to Burks. 8 on the shot clock. Burks over to Fournier. Fournier now in the wing. Fournier driving. Fournier puts up the floater and he misses. Here comes the Herter with the rebound. He didn't even look at Obi. He was totally. I'm watching all these body language and all this on the starting unit. Here's Young over to Gallinari. Now he's a minor double. Why are you doubling Gallinari? There's a 3 straight ahead, and they paid the price there by Trey Young. Hassan, salute. Delgado in the building.
Hassan, salute to you, man.
Here's Burks. Over to Fournier. Fournier now shoots the 3. Fournier launches. So here's Mitchell Robinson takes that away from Capella, but then he loses it. And here comes Herter. Herter thought about the 3, and he going there to Yonder Hunter, and Obi Toppin got a piece of it. And what they're going to call? They're going to call it off. They're going to call goaltending. So the basket will count. Big task at hand. Salute. And also our mayor, Kelvin, is in the building. Salute. What's going on, my man? 9-7, 9-6 here. Here's RJ. RJ over the right wing. RJ on Trey Young. RJ in getting deep in the paint. Topping for 3. Wide open. And that's off the mark. And here's Gallinari. He has Burks on him. Now he wants to try to isolate and stolen away, but loose ball. And Gallinari got it right back to Trey Young. 14 on the shot clock. Young back to Gallinari. They want to feature him on Burks. They got a mismatch. Here's a shot over Burks, and he hits it. So just a height advantage, and Gallinari took advantage of that. 11-6 here. Hawks up by 5. So Hawks are 5 of 9. Knicks are 2 of 9 from the field. And that's all. That's a lot of Fournier missed garbage. And here's RJ. RJ, Euro step. Gets to the basket. RJ Barrett smooth like the other side of the pillow. Salute the Pope of sport. Salute. No problem, Pope. The Pope. That's for Michael Costanza's program on Thursday, the email. So here's Burks shooting. And he hits 3-pointer. Alec Burks. That's for Thursday, Pope. That's for Thursday. So you got time here. Here's Gallinari. got contact and count it and one. John Lavin, salute. Those who came in a little late, the starting lineup for the New York Knicks. Toppin is in the starting lineup. It's the same starting lineup. It's Burks, RJ, Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, and Obi Toppin was inserted in the starting lineup. You guys see the game in person, pretty close. The Knicks bench, I saw Thibodeau had direct guys almost every play. Guys got lost a lot. I saw how some can get upset like he do. Okay. Marie, no word yet on Derrick Rose. I at this point, Marie, I'm thinking he's not coming back this season.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
Oh, Russell, I am hyped. Oh yeah, Maria, saludo Maria, salute Maria in the building.
Salute.
So as they call a timeout, Chef Dan, I like the fact that they're moving the ball. They're moving quicker. They're you saw Obi Toppin on some transition dunks, but I want to see Obi also cut to the basket and not just hang out at a 3-point line.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. There has to be more movement overall, but I think right now the Knicks are just settling for 3-point shots. I think that's the game plan coming into the first half is if you can kind of find a rhythm shooting three, then the rest of the night should be easy. That's what I think that's what the game plan is coming in every night. It by now we know that shouldn't be. They should try and pressure the rim, but at least someone is, and that's RJ Barrett.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Pope will be at the comedy show in Barclays. Good. So he won't be attending the Michael Caputo show. He's got a rant. He doesn't like what's going on with this team, and he's got a lot to say for Michael Caputo Costanza on Thursday.
Jose, I just wanted to ask you when you said that Tibbs had to direct everyone, is he calling out a set play and then he has to direct people, or is he just making up a play on the sideline and then he wants to change how things are going to be? Because I think that makes two separate issues. I don't think these guys are so low IQ basketball players that they can't remember a certain play. As we're still in a commercial break, it's a timeout. Knicks have a 4-point deficit they're facing right now.
Pick out a small, a minor tune there that you like to hear tonight with the watch along.
You do?
No, I'm saying from the lovely selection that StreamYard gives us. Pick out a tune so we could put in the background.
Oh. Okay.
Put a quarter in the jukebox.
You know what? Yeah, quarter in the jukebox. Here we go.
Put it around. Yeah, there we go. We got the MMA action song in there. Nice, I like it.
Yeah. No Julius Randle, so we're hyper today. We're
That's
active.
right. We're up for extra hype.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Joe Curry in the building. YouTube makes big deal about copyright. They do extremely.
Yes.
You got to. And here's a free throw by Gallinari here. 16-11. Yeah, even your farts get copyrighted.
Yes, they do. They make sure it's a certain tone, or else.
Yeah. It's like, that didn't come from that butthole. Here's Burks for 3-pointer. Alec Burks. So Knicks cut it to 2 here. It's 16-14 here. Here's Trae Young going to bring the ball here. 6:04 here. 7 assists for Atlanta. And there's another assist there. DeAndre Hunter all alone underneath the basket, and he scores 18-14. So I don't know if that was RJ or Obi who got caught napping there, but here's RJ driving. RJ high up the glass, and that's good. RJ Barrett. So here comes Trae Young. Young comes up, picked up by Toppin here early. Here's RJ on Hunter. Hunter blocked by Mitchell Robinson, and Mitchell Robinson takes it away, but they'll call a jump ball. So Mitchell Robinson is asserting himself, being physical down below. You got to like that here.
Yes, that's very good for Mitch.
So basically what MSG called the Pope of Sports, a pirate. So you got to
Yard.
wear a puffy shirt. I don't want to be a pirate. As they'll jump ball here. You got to like RJ's aggressiveness to the rim. Of course, Kelvin. I like that right here, especially with no Julius Randle. And they'll jump the ball, and Mitchell Robinson wins the tap over to Barrett. Barrett now going to bring the ball up here. Knicks get back, trying to run. So Barrett driving. Barrett in the paint. Dashed it off to Fournier. Wide open three. And Fournier, of course, is going to miss it. Toppin had a hand on that rebound, but he lost it out of bounds. So Toppin making some havoc as well, trying to get some rebound. I didn't see that from our power forward that was before here doing that.
Puda Namaste. Salute to you.
They'll bring the ball up here. Trae Young over to Bogdanovic and ground ball. Bounce pass to Trae Young. Young is dancing all over. Toppin is stinking with him. So here, Toppin playing some good defense on him early here. So this is what happens when you play youth. Here's Barrett driving, kicks it back to Toppin, back to Burks for three. It's good! 3-pointer. Alec Burks. Knicks are passing the ball. RJ to Obi. Obi to Burks. Give Obi an assist there. So the Knicks up by 1 now. 18-19. So here's Trae Young now, picked up by Burks. So Knicks are doing switching on the coverage on Trae Young. Here's Bogdanovic. And that just hit it off the extra stretch hands of Mitchell Robinson. So quick. So Atlanta's back up by 1 to the delight of the broadcast on TNT. And Fournier got pushed. Man, they got excited when they took a 1-point lead again. Oh, then Hawks got the lead right back. Calm down, Spiroditis. You suck. That's why you're no longer calling MSG games. You bore fest.
Oh man, Kevin's extra feisty tonight.
Ooh, Wright is in the game, and Quickly's in the game. But of course, Thibodeau loves to pull Toppin. Let the kid play the whole freaking quarter. But here's RJ, and RJ Barrett scores. Barrett. So Barrett continues to score, feasting in the paint. Knicks up by 1 here. Here's Trae Young. Young driving, puts it up, and he's going to get the foul call on Alec Burks. He had a tuna fish sandwich today, and his breath was really offensive. So they called the foul.
That's the regular that we see with the referees.
RJ Bully, exactly, Buddha Namaste. And Trae Young hits the first one. This other clown that's covering the TNT was after he said Trae Young was going to drop 50. Now he's kissing RJ Barrett's ring, saying he's going to score 24. Here's Young, misses it. Ball don't lie, Mr. Chef. Excuse me for taking
don't lie.
I owe you a
It
nickel
don't.
for your copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Here's quickly over to Burks. Burks driving on Trae Young. He spins, shoots. It's good. Wow, nice spin move there by Burks. When Burks feels it and gets hot at times, he can hit those type of shots. So 11 points for Burks here, 4 or 5 from the field. Here's Trae Young bringing the ball up. The Knicks up by 2 here, 23-21. Trae Young now trying to get a screen, quickly sticks with him. Now Young driving, puts up the floater, trying to hunt for a foul, no call. Here's Quickly. So Robinson to Quickly. Over to Burks, over to Fournier. Fournier now wants to shoot a 3, and he hits it. So Fournier hits it from downtown. So Knicks scoring into transition, and timeout on the floor by the Hawks.
Yeah, Knicks are running up and down the court right now. I love this. The offense does not look stagnant for the Knicks right now.
They're moving quick. They're moving freely. They're look like it's a fun type of game. It feels, all we need is to be a feel-good Friday. This game is like for a feel-good Friday. This is not a Tuesday game. This is a Friday game.
I love the extra passes being made right now. If whether or not some of them result in points or not, the processing is sound. The offense isn't getting clogged in the mud right now. We'll see as the game goes on and as defense tightens up. Hopefully, we still see the same fluidity, but all in all, I'm really loving it right now.
And Marie Matthew says, "You know how the Knicks are. Don't be too excited." I know, Marie. I know we were
Yeah,
giddy. We were giddy on Sunday too, and then we got punch right in the stomach, right in the gut. Boom, or like Ralph Cameron, you say, boom, pow, right in the kisser.
it was right in the kisser by a guy who did no punching.
And
Uh,
Hassan, perfect. It says it looks like actual basketball. It does. It
it
does. It looks like
does.
young and fun New York Knicks. My young and fun Knicks.
You're young and fun, Knicks.
I don't see no dribble, 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 no handle, no handle, dribble, dribble, dribble.
I mean, but you know what they need to do. You know what the formula is. Just share the ball.
No,
Share the
Buddha,
ball.
I don't think that Cam is. I think he's done for the season, my friend. And Janine, the running gun Knicks. I like that one. I like that one. You know what? You know what, Janine? That's the catchphrase on the JEDI Network for you. We're gonna credit you 1,000%. The run and fun Knicks and I saw ball Randall.
Nah, it's dubious handles.
Yeah, dubious
That's what his
handle.
name. Dubious handles. That's his name.
Dubious handle, Randall. He tried to get going earlier in the game. He was trying to shoot the ball. It just had a little pain, and I have footage of him working out earlier, Julius Randle, on his jump shot.
Oh, dubious. Dubious handles. Dubious handles.
We're still on a timeout break because the nationally televised game has to be prolonged breaks, and they got all the guys, they want you to buy chocolates covered roses and FTD and all that 100. So
You know.
but Valentine's Day passed. Whatever. So here we go. Trey Young will bring the ball here. Quentin Grimes checked in the game here. Here's Hunter. Yeah, Hunter spins in front of the rim. Here's quickly. I love it. He gets the ball. He spins and wants to try to get a fast break, but he slows down. Smart move there. So quickly with the ball in his hands over to Barrett. Barrett, 15 on the shot clock. RJ up high in the post. He's trying to get a screen by Mitchell Robinson. But here's quickly now. 8 on the shot clock. Emmanuel quickly now resets. Nick's got to do something. 4 on the shot clock. Quickly now, putting his move on Hunter. Now he's got a nice shot, and he quickly just got that off there. Not a good looking shot there or offensive possession, but he managed to get a clean look. Here comes Trey Young. Trey Young lost the ball. Here's quickly. Knicks turned it over. Here's the Knicks in transition. Here's Barrett. Up it to Mitchell Robinson. Oh, last touch by the Hawks though. So he tried to get that lob there, and didn't look clean there. Man, I like Julius Randle in Anthony Davis uniform in street clothes. I think he looks really good. He has a nice chain, and the sweater looks sharp. He looks really good there, man. I hope that we could see them wearing that same uniform the whole rest of the remainder of the season. So Hunter comes down, sits down. I don't know who came in to get it once I get the press release. Here's Fournier driving. Fournier puts it up. Oh, Evan Fournier with a little hook there in the paint. So 28-21. Knicks up here, has a 7-point lead. Oui. And I had a croissant today too.
Ah.
Here's Bogdanovich drives, and good job there. Quentin Grimes playing physical. Got called for the foul there, but I like that physicality on Quentin Grimes. If you're gonna pick up your first foul, I like it because you're gonna make them pay to try to drive on you.
Yes.
So here's the free throw here by Bogdanovich. And He hits the first one. So one free throw as Count Dracula, the Count from Sesame Street.
Ah,
Ha 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 ha. That's what he looks like with that nose.
Ban frito. Two frito.
Bogdanovich. He hits a pair of free throws here, so he hits 2 free throws. 28-23 with 2 minutes here. Here's Barrett. Barrett over to Fournier. Fournier. So the Knicks got stopped going into the paint. A lot of perimeter. Catch and shoot 3 from Fournier. He misses. Rebound RJ. RJ now driving. RJ puts it up. He got fouled, so he'll go to the line for some free throws.
That's good. Knicks need to continue attacking the paint, though, but I love the processing.
So Joe Curry says, so Julius is missing this game because of Coach Payne. No, he says supposedly some, RJ misses the first free throw. Supposedly he has some tendonitis on the elbow or soreness. I think he's hurting in his wallet because of that nice $40,000 fine. Agent R go in the building. So 1 of 2 go to the line. RJ Barrett as McBride gets in the game. McBride, what a game last night. And it's in the G League. 20 points, 18 assists. Woo!
Yeah.
That kid has too much talent to be just on a two-way. He should be playing. Here's Trae Young over. Here's a shot, and he hits it. Number 17. I'll get his name there. Here's quickly passes it over to Grimes. 15 on the shot clock. Quentin Grimes with the balls in his hand. Here's over to RJ. RJ now spins, passes to Grimes. Wide open 3. It's good! 3-pointer, Quentin Grimes. Give RJ Barrett an assist. He saw that. When you trust your teammates. Here's Trae Young suffocating D on the Knicks, but they call for a dubious foul.
Dubious like the handles of our... Never mind.
So a minute and 12 here. Trae Young will go to the line for some free throws. Knicks up 32-25 here. Hit those likes. Thank you for supporting the program. Share it on your social media. Share the program on your own social media or on your YouTube channel. Will help us continue to grow as Trae Young misses the first free throw. And as we say here on the program,
ball don't lie.
And that's the bottom line because Chef Dan said so. And he hits 1 of 2 from here. So it's 26-32 here with a minute and 10 here in the first quarter. And Emmanuel quickly will bring the ball here. Barrett. RJ Barrett trying to get a screen, and the walls of Jericho's in the game. So Jericho putting some screens here. Here's Barrett driving, and he got fouled. And he said he's fouled on the pass. Okongwu was the one, that's 17, who scored earlier. So Okongwu gets charged with the foul. So I got him. So 56 seconds here. Both teams are in a bonus. So here's RJ back on the line for some more free throws, and he misses the first one. RJ has to get these free throws situation under control. You know he's going to work hard over the summer. Good evening, Dexter Gordon in the building. Salute, my man.
Good evening. Salute to you, Dexter Gordon.
Barrett misses both of these free throws, so he misses on a pair. So it's 32-26 here. As Trae Young will bring the ball up. McBride with a foul there. McBride has to learn not to pick up those silly fouls. So now he'll send Trae Young to the line. Boy, if you listen to the crap that I'm listening to on TNT, thank God you guys listening here with us. Saying that the Knickerbockers do not have any cap flexibilities. First of all, you shouldn't be calling nationally televised games because that is not. You are far from false. You do not know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, you really don't know what you're talking about if you think there's no cap flexibility for the Knicks.
He goes, he needs the young guys to develop because if not, they don't have no cap flexibility. They got no cap space. My God, get off the stream, man. You don't even you fake, you wanker.
Yeah.
Here's RJ. RJ. They thought it was a palming. RJ stepped back 3. And he misses, but Jericho Sims, good, almost had that, kept that alive there. So Jericho to provide some spunkiness, even though he didn't come up with that offensive rebound. But you have to box him out and have to play through the whole possession here. Trae Young trying to direct some traffic here. 3 seconds between game clock, shot clock. Trae Young trying to dance. Trae Young driving. Trae Young puts there. Good job by Quentin Grimes defense. So he played that perfect. Here's the Knicks trying to score here. 3 seconds. Barrett, Euro, put it up. It's good! R.J. Barrett! Indeed. 0.6 seconds here. And oh, they got it just in time. Unbelievable. Knicks fell asleep there, so he took our euphoria away. We were all excited. Knicks fell asleep there, and they didn't think that it completed that Hail Mary pass, and they scored 30-34 overall. Wow. As ESPN they need to take a timeout, because, or TNT, whoever the hell is doing the broadcast, because Spero Ditas and his partner, they need to go change their shorts. And we know that TNT broadcast should be broadcast brought to you by Depends, because when you watch when you root against the Knicks, you're going to need a new pair of Depends. All right, so Chef Dan, what you see in that first quarter?
I love the fast pace that the Knicks are playing with. It seems that I'm gonna keep saying it again and again and again and again. The offense seems fluid without a certain person there to kind of muck it up. I'm just gonna wait to see as the defense starts to tighten. Will that same sharing of the ball continue? But man, I love what the Knicks are doing right now as far as sharing the ball. RJ Barrett, he's getting to the rim consistently. He's providing some rim pressure. I'm gonna look for him to start to get Mitchell Robinson involved. So hopefully that could be a plus for us. Maybe get Jericho Sims involved. If not, that's what Deuce McBride is there for. But all in all, man, the Knicks gotta just be more aware on the defensive end. Look for the extra passes, because the Hawks are willing to make those as well. Stay on your man and communicate, because that backdoor cut you saw earlier by Hunter, and you asked who fell asleep between RJ and Obi. It wasn't that neither of them fell asleep. It's just that one was switching, the other one was following, and they bumped into each other because they weren't communicating with each other. And that's something that, that's chemistry that's built as you play more with each other. But all in all, they have to communicate more. That's really what it is. Hassan, I can't even argue with that point. I don't know I can't argue with that point. It just looks more fluid without who. We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno.
Oh man.
We're in a commercial break. So when we get back to the commercial break, we'll definitely continue to watch along and play by play. They take the extra commercials.
Yeah, but while we're in the commercial break, we'll let you guys know of a program that we run here on the regular. You guys should look out for, because this is very, very good stuff here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
As we're back from the second quarter, Chef Dan will take the second quarter when it starts.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm really behind the JEDI tonight. So
that's okay.
Don't worry. Yeah,
don't worry. Bear with us. We want to get Chef Dan to get the game called here, so we enjoy his watch along. We enjoy his calls here. So when he's ready to go.
As they're interviewing Nate McMillan right now. And man, JEDI's told me some things about this guy. They have a 12-22 record on the road.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So the Knicks inbound the ball. McBride bringing the ball up the court for the Knicks. McBride dribbling, defended by Wright, gets it over to Gibson. Gibson over to Grimes. Grimes curling around, kicks out to Gibson. Gibson over to McBride over to Gibson for three, and that's good. So the OG comes in, hits a three for the Knicks, 37-30. 11:35 here left in the second. Wright has the ball for the Hawks. Wright gets it over to, I don't know who that is, 17 over to Bogdanovich, driving, and he misses the floater. He comes up with the offensive rebound, misses it again. Gibson with the rebound over to Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly, he gets a screen, pulls up for three, and that hits the front of the rim, but he is fouled. So Quickly is heading to the free throw line.
17 is O'Connell.
Okongwu, okay. Delon Wright is called for the foul and Quickly heading to the free throw line.
Salute Sheldon Johnson in the building.
Salute to you, Sheldon Johnson. Hope everything is well, brother. Quickly to the line. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie.
You know, I like that Anthony Davis suit that Julius Randle is sporting. Did I say that
Yeah,
already? But I just gotta keep saying that overnight.
I think yeah. I really like it. He's a smooth character out there.
Nah, he
Quickly
does. It
converts
looks
the
good.
second one.
It says we're
38.
here.
30. Yeah, most definitely. We're here, right here on the bench.
I love it. That's what. That's that. That. What are you wearing? We're here by Anthony Davis. I like that.
Hassan Delgado, I'm going to say it because you're absolutely right. We got to make our free throws. You got to make them. As Okongwu has the ball, he hands it off to, and is that a turnover? That is. The Knicks come up with the ball? That's going to be a jump ball. Between Bogdanovich and Grimes. Nice defense there.
That's Quickly.
Oh, Quickly. Okay. So they're going to inbound the ball. They're going to jump ball. And, Knicks come up with it. McBride has the ball. He's bringing the ball up the court, dribbling, kicks out to Gibson. Gibson over to Quickly. He slows things down, steps back for three, and that's good. Emmanuel Quickly for three, 42-30. Knicks have a 12-point lead here. Wright's bringing the ball up. He gets it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich curling around, pulls up for three, and that's good. So Bogdanovich hits a three, 33-42. Quickly, he slows things down as he has the ball near the logo. He gets a screen from Gibson. He's driving, kicks out. Gibson for the pull-up, and that's good. So the Knicks, 44-33, have an 11-point lead. Wright has the ball, bringing the ball up, defended by Quickly. He's now in the paint, driving, misses, but Okongwu was there to clean it up. 35-44. Quickly has the ball. Quickly, he gets a screen from Gibson, pocket pass over to Gibson. Gibson with the midi, and that rims in and out. They Hawks get the rebound. Bogdanovich bringing the ball up. Bogdanovich running. He gets it over to Wright. Wright driving, kicks back out to Bogdanovich for three, and that's good. 38-44. So the Hawks starting to cut into the lead here. So now Quickly has the ball. Quickly, he takes the lobs it up to Sims, but that's broken up. They come up. Hawks come up with the ball. They're driving, kicks out. Bogdanovich fakes a three. Now he's driving, pulls up, and off the glass is good. 40-44. Quickly bringing the ball up, and Tibbs calls a timeout.
They exploited the height advantage. Bogdanovich
Yes.
over Deuce McBride, and then Quickly was there as the help defender, but it's just not the height. They don't have the height size there.
Yeah, but
They're rotating. They're in the position, but if you got,
And then the dangerous game you don't want to play is you don't want to substitute McBride in for RJ and tire RJ out.
Correct. And that's just why I could see in a way why Thibodeau was like, well, you know, remember when Kemba Walker why on the second unit and he doesn't want to go small. And you could see in the reason why there and now, but it still doesn't excuse it for him for not trying or making, it's no excuse for Thibodeau, but you could see what he was talking about in this game.
There's certain things you just can't teach height. So we're in a commercial break right now, and Bogdanovich is really feasting off that mismatch between him and McBride.
Right, and one more, remember, guys. Also, the Knicks are going to be on a back-to-back. They play tonight, and they play tomorrow against the Hornets.
Yeah, both games are needed. Both games against two teams that are in the play-ins. And if the Knicks really want to just even keep alive that long shot of fighting to get in the play-ins, these two victories are needed. And I know the Utah game sucked, but are these two victories needed to just help you? This one with the Hawks to kind of help secure, the advantage you have over them in winning 3 games over them. And then the Hornets have beaten us twice so far this year, so we need some sort of, evening out.
Yeah, definitely, dude. We definitely do. But first, we have to take care of this half here against the Hawks. What's going on, Frank?
My guy, salute to you, Frankie. Khalees. Salute. I hope everything is well with you and yours. Hassan Delgado, you said he has to get into the taller play. Yeah, most definitely. But that is, I think that more so depends on what type of player. If it's a perimeter player, they're dealing with a whole lot of space. Though with Bogdanovich, what I tell with McBride, the same thing. What I kind of follow along your game plan there with McBride, because Bogdanovich he's not fast like that on the feet. So as long as you stick close with him. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Argo. They had a chance there at IQ Alley, but Sims didn't. RJ had a pass like that, similar with Sims before as well, and he wasn't cognizant of the pass again in the Utah Jazz. You remember that, Jedi?
Yes.
As they have RJ mic'd up for the game, you got to tell me some of the stuff he's saying. You got jokes or whatnot. So the Knicks have it, and they're fouled by the Hawks as we get back into the game. So the Knicks are going to inbound the ball. Burks inbounds it over to Quickly, dribbling. He gets a screen over to Burks. Burks back to Quickly. He's dribbling, kicks out to Burks. Burks for 3, and that hits the front of the rim. Long kick out there to Gallinari, but the Knicks run back in transition. It's 5 Knicks there. They get it over to. They kick out to Herter over to Bogdanovich to Gallo. Gallo's in the corner by Gibson. Now he's driving and he's blocked by Mitchell Robinson. They come up with the ball. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. 44-40. Quickly slowing it down. Gibson's calling out a play. He gets it over to Gibson. Back to Quickly. Quickly gets double team. Quickly's double team. Find the open man. They get it over to Grimes. Grimes pulls up for 3. And that's off the back iron. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari bringing the ball up for the Hawks. Gallinari, he stops, pops for 3, and that hits the front of the rim. Grimes with the rebound. Grimes bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Grimes, he kicks out over to Burks. Burks defended by Wright. Burks driving. He gets fouled, and the basket doesn't go, but Burks is heading to the free throw line. As the Devils scored a goal on the Rangers. Ugh. No, Burks isn't heading to the free throw line. He's gonna. They say the foul was before the shot. And Young is back in the game as Wright comes out for the Hawks. And Barrett comes into the game as Grimes sits down. So Burks inbounds it over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling the ball. Quickly. He gets a screen, pulls up, and that shot misses. They come up with the rebound. Herter bringing the ball up for the Hawks. Slowing things down. He's dribbling. Kicks out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to Gallinari. Gallinari in the post against Burks. He kicks out. They pull up for three. That misses, but Okongwu's right there. And, they come up with the loose ball. Gallo does over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving. He takes the floater, and that rims in. 42-44. Knicks lead is cut to 2. As the Devils score another goal. And RJ has the ball. He's dribbling, driving. And reverse layup is good for RJ Barrett. Love the creativity around the rim. 46-42. So now they get it over to Gallo. Gallo shoots for 3, and that's off the mark. And what do they say? Out of bounds. Who touched it last? Say Knicks touched it last, so Hawks will have the ball. Quickly sits down. And Fournier comes back in, and Obi comes back in as Gibson sits down. So Young has the ball, dribbling, steps back for 3, and that's off the mark. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. He lobs it out to Robinson. Robinson could not contain it. Your hands got to be better, Mitch. As Young has the ball. He gets it over to Okongwu. Okongwu. He has it over to Herter. Herter dribbling. He's dribbling, pulls up for mid-range, and that's good. 44-46. They've cut the lead once again to 2. Burks bringing the ball up for the Knicks. They get it to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen, kicks out to Obi. Obi over to Fournier. Fournier driving, kicks out to Obi, and Obi layup is good, and that could have been an and one. So 48-44.
Could have been.
Obi contributing. Young has it. He's dribbling around, gets it over to Herter. Herter jab step. Now he's dribbling, defended by Fournier. Kicks out over to Hunter. Hunter for 3, and what do they call a foul? Before the shot. And Capella comes back in. As Okongwu sits down. Young inbounds it to Herter. Back to Young. Young dribbling. He stops. Pocket pass over to Herter. Herter pivoting. Kicks out to Bogdanovich for 3. And that's good. 47-48. 5:25 here. As Burks is bringing the ball up, Knicks lead is cut to 1. They get it to Barrett. Barrett driving, right-handed, lobs up, and Obi with the slam! 50-47. They bring the lead back up to 3. Young has the ball, snake dribbling into the paint. He floats it up on the baseline and gets the touch. 49-50 as Burks is bringing the ball up. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett driving right-handed. Mitchell Robinson couldn't clean it up. And loose ball, the Hawks come up with it. Bogdanovich kicks out to Young for 3, and that's good. So the Hawks have regained the lead 52-50. 4:36 here left. as they get it to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up, gets it to Fournier. Fournier, he gets a screen. Fournier driving, kicks out. Barrett for three, and that hits the front of the rim. Herter with the rebound, bringing the ball up. Herter is driving, and layup is missed. And Capella knocks it out of bounds. Knicks ball. And RJ Barrett, man, racking up the assists. As the Knicks, I guess it was a lob in the middle of their replay, and Mitch tied it up, 52 all. Young bringing the ball up. Young, dribbling, gets it over to Bogdanovich for three, and that's an air ball. And Knicks let it bounce out of bounds. 3:42 here left in this first half. And Sims comes into the game as Mitchell Robinson sits down. Burks bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett dribbling. Barrett gets a screen from Sims. Barrett, he's dribbling along the perimeter, defended by Young. He's calling for isolation. And loses the and they call a foul on Barrett in the middle of him losing the dribble. That was a bad turnover by RJ Barrett there. Young bringing the ball up. Pulls up deep for three, and that's good. 55-52. 3:10 here left in the first half. Barrett gets it over to Burks. To Sims, over to Obi. Obi now to Fournier. Fournier curling around, driving. And turnover there by Fournier. Tried to just lob it up to Sims. And Obi playing great defense. What do they call a foul?
They call a timeout. That's right.
So a timeout on the floor here as we enter a commercial break.
Trae Young trying to make a statement before halftime.
Knicks is still playing very good right now.
Rangers gave up another goal.
Rangers scored it. Yep. Rangers gave up another goal. Devils have the lead 3-2.
Calvin, I agree with you.
Oh yeah, I'm looking out for that Morbius movie as well. Oh man. So we're still in a commercial break right now. Right on time. Salute to you, G Money. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So they're showing an AEW commercial. Oh man. They just gave up another goal in the second period. 4 goals in one period.
Wow. They might pull the goalie there. Oof.
It's just Sturkin.
Salute to Palma de Coco. Yeah, he had an off night.
Yeah. It's a bad night for Shesterkin. I mean, but then again, man, they just got to be more aggressive. As we're returning back from commercial break, they're showing Trae Young's highlights. Young to the line. Converts the first one, 56-52. And they just got a power plays. Reeves is sitting out.
All right. Oh.
And Young converts both on the free throws, 57-52. Burks bringing the ball up. He gets it over to Barrett. Barrett to Toppin. Toppin back to Barrett. Barrett thought about the three. Gets it over to Toppin. Toppin now over to Burks. Burks thought about the three. Over to Barrett. Barrett driving, pivoting, and misses the layup. Too much off the glass. Hawks come up with it. Hunter over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich defended by Burks. Gets it, and they say Fournier knocked it out of bounds there, so still Hawks ball, 12 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich going to inbound the ball. They get it over to Capella. Capella over to Young. Young dribbling, driving, kicks out. Over to Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich floater, and that's good. Oh, man. Burks bringing the ball up. Burks gets it over to Barrett. Barrett dribbling. Barrett defended by Hunter very well. Barrett now has the switch, and now back to Hunter. He's driving, and he is fouled. So Barrett is heading to the free throw line. 5 goals in one period.
Oof.
Barrett to the line. Converts the first one, 53-59. Barrett to the free throw line. Misses the second one. The Hawks come up with it. Young bringing the ball up. Young lobs it up, and Capella gets the slam. 61-53. They get it over to Mitch, over to Burks. Burks gets a screen. Burks driving. Gets it over to Toppin. Toppin running, and he got fouled.
No, and then he stands there waving his finger.
Yeah.
They got something for your ass. Don't worry about it. You want to sit there waving? They got something. That's
Barrett comes up, and he got fouled.
The guarantee he's gonna hear it at the end of but by the game is over, he's gonna get dunked. He's gonna get posterized. Watch.
Barrett to the free throw line. Converts the first one, 54-61. Robert Parr, salute to you. Barrett converts both free throws, 55-61. So the Knicks down by 6 right now. As Young has the ball, He gets a screen, pulls up for 3, and that's good. 64-55. So the Hawks starting to build right now. Knicks got to play some better defense and get some offense going. They get it over to Burks. Burks pulls up for 3, and that rims in and out. Hunter with the rebound over to Young. Young bringing the ball up. Young dribbling, pulls up mid-range, and that's off the mark. Obi with the rebound. Obi running up the court. Obi kicks out to Fournier. Fournier curling for 3, and that's good. So Evan Fournier helping stem the tide here, 64-58. Knicks cut the lead. Cut the deficit to 6. Young bringing the ball up slowly. They're trying to hold for the last shot. They do have it. Gallinari, pocket pass over to Hunter, over to Bogdanovich for 3. That's off the mark. Barrett has it. Barrett, and doesn't get the shot off in time. So the Knicks down by 6, entering the half, 64-58. Okay, they challenged that goal, and the challenge was successful. So it's 4-2.
Okay. All right. So we're at the half right now. Knicks trail here, 64-58. So we'll take a quick break real quick, and then we'll return in a minute. So we'll just put that there. We'll take a break, just stretch our legs, get some water. We'll be right back. Excuse me, I hit that mid premature by mistake. We are back half the half here. Thank you for watching along with us here on a Tuesday evening in the East Coast, a Wednesday morning in the Philippines and in Taiwan and in Korea. So salute to you guys. Thank you for watching us here. The Knicks trail here right now, currently 64-58 at the half. But the Knicks at least the first quarter, they look so much fluid, so much quicker, and second corner, like the second unit, just something clicked, a little bit of adjustment. Capella came alive a little bit there. And remember, these teams, they're learning how to play with each other as well. Except for four of the five starting units have been playing all season long, but inserting Obi Toppin in there, and now guys have to step up maybe a little bit, or maybe. But in the beginning, it looked really fluid. It looked smooth. It looks with speed and quick. We'll see it. We'll see how they do it coming in the second half there. But RJ Barrett was asserting himself early, and one thing that I saw that in the second quarter, and as much as Thibodeau quickly yanks Obi Toppin and so forth in that first quarter, Obi Toppin was guarding Trae Young, and Trae Young was quiet. And then the second quarter, Trae Young went nuts a little bit because Thibodeau likes to keep Obi Toppin on the bench. And I'm not saying Obi Toppin was a shutdown defender, but it kind of disrupted Trae Young, and Trae Young erupted after he got the mismatch he wanted.
Yeah, if there's anything right now that I feel that would make this game this game isn't out of hand, because there's been plenty of buckets that the Knicks could have had that, it's just a mistiming issue. And if they executed those buckets, I think, it wouldn't have changed anything. If anything, we would be close with a closer score right now. Like, there's 6 points that's missing that kind of makes this game, instead of them giving up the second quarter 24 to 34, it could be possibly 34 to 30. A possibility like that because of a missed catch by Mitchell Robinson here, 2 missed oops by Jericho Sims there, and they got the goal. And you could just there's little timing issues here and there, but as long as the Knicks can start to run more and more, then I think they can get execute down the stretch. But it's all about playing good enough defense that you can get that turnover and run down in transition. But they have to dedicate to defense.
That's right. That's where it starts. That's where it always starts, no matter what. On the defensive end, let's see. We'll see there. Let's see. Hopefully, you don't have to. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see the third quarter. If this team is going to be a lackluster third quarter, or they're going to continue that pace that they started.
Got to find some way to get back into the swing of things, because that was a bad start to. I mean, that ending of the second half here, that was bad, especially the way Bogdanovich and Trae Young kind of took over the half and was, oof. And they were able to just take care of the scoring load for the Hawks, but the Knicks had to find some way to get some continuity.
Yeah, they need to definitely find continuity there. And I think they will. I think that Capella showboating is going to spark this team. I'm telling you, the front court guys.
Yeah, hopefully, because Mitchell Robinson, he had to have remembered, sitting there on the sideline all that time and not being able to,
and also Toppin. He want to wave that finger at top. I'm telling you, before the game's over, Capella's gonna get posterized. I'm telling you, he's gonna mark my words here. 11:39 East Coast, before this game is over, he will get posterized either by someone on the front court players is gonna posterize either RJ, Mitch, or Obi Toppin's gonna make him look like a fool. I'm telling you, it's happening. He's looking. They got nothing to lose. The Knicks got nothing to play for. They're just gonna, be honest with you. They gonna go take. You know what? They're gonna say two tiers in a bucket, and they're gonna go and they're gonna make him. They're gonna posterize him.
I hope so. I definitely hope so. Mitch better do something, man.
And then when Capella's all sore and injured, he could go have Shaq rub him down with some icy hot.
Ay. Hassan Delgado, you said facts. Tibbs is too hands-on with anyone not anyone not with anyone not he who should not be named. You're right. Tibbs also knows his best defensive combos. I think he purposely puts young guys in bad situations. I wouldn't say he purposely puts them in bad situations. What I can say is that he's situationally he doesn't have the best handle on things most of the time. That's what I can say there. And you said, Agent Argo, you said OB has to take advantage of this big opportunity. I mean, I would hope so. Right now, OB tonight, he has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Nice.
There's a possibility he could, explode for a quarter. There's a possibility he could just give us the same thing on the other, the second half, and that'll be just as good for us.
Right. And one key player that we forgot to mention, playing a phenomenal job, I think is right now doing a phenomenal job in his normal role, and is Kevin Knox sitting perfect center bench, and he's playing the bench perfect. Man.
Yeah, Knox is he's warming that bench up. He's back in MSG, and he knows how those benches feel. So,
man, he's like, this feels good. This is home.
This is a home bench. Yeah,
my right cheek never felt so comfortable before. You can hear him. You can hear the jazz horn in the background.
A man came back to his spot in New York and plugged up the Fortnite. Let it be known, I'm back in the city, baby.
Yup.
Oh,
instead of going to get a cat's corned beef brisket or nope, he said Fortnite, and I'm back.
A Fortnite and the bench, baby. I know what my calling is. Oh man, Kevin Knox. That one right there. As much as it's his fault, I blame Fizdale for that one too. Yeah, Argo, you're right. He's super comfortable. He's back in his regular position, but in a different uniform, and he's comfortable. You ever see like someone get moved from one team to another, and people think like, oh, maybe they, will increase this guy's role and he could give us more returns. It's like, no, put him back in the same position, let him do the same thing he was doing over in that team that made him so successful, and you'll reap those benefits. And that's what the Hawks are doing with Knox right now.
The same thing with Theo Pinson in Dallas.
Oh, but congratulations to Theo Pinson with the birth of his brand newborn child. So congratulations to him, man.
Let me tell you something. Not for nothing, they're showing the highlights. My hometown Magics, they got a pretty young core that are starting to play really good, man. With the Wagner brothers and man, they're gonna suck in record wise, but they're a tough. We'll see them in a week from now. I don't know. I'm contemplating being in the building or not.
They're a good young squad. I know. They were anticipating getting what's his name, getting Jonathan Isaac back, but he had to have another surgery, and so he is out for like.
I'm sorry. I think his career is almost done. I think it's. Oh man, unfortunately, he's done.
Because for all those injuries that he's had. Yeah,
he's done. I'm sorry. As much as I want to see him, I like him. He's dynamic, what he brings, but I think Jonathan Isaac's best days are behind him, man. I hope not. I hope I'm eating my words.
Yeah, but for all the time he spent off the court, like it's dangerous. Trying to be a professional athlete, you only get better playing your sport. That's really it. And this whole time he's just spent recuperating. So yeah, hopefully something works out for him. Hopefully he, heals up. But all in all, they've got a good young squad over there. What's his name? Oh man. Markel Fultz made his return.
Yeah.
That's very noteworthy. Buddha, you asked how Knox is doing though. Seriously asking for anyone. I mean, he's doing okay. He had a little bit of playing time with the Hawks here and there, but all in all, he's just been, on the bench for them in the same capacity that we had him in, just kind of sitting on the bench because the original team that drafted him, we were supposed to give him as much chance as possible, but we didn't. So now this team that's kind of in the middle of a play-in run is trying to figure out what he is. They don't have time to allocate, minutes to him.
You know what? I'm laughing.
Why?
We can't get no one on a damn national television commercial, but we can get Mike Breenar all play-by-play announce on a State Farm commercial.
Telling you, they marketed the wrong Nick from last year.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes, Jamal
Argo.
Crawford. Yes. Go ahead, Chef Dan.
Yeah, that was big news in and of itself. Jamal Crawford deciding to retire. It's funny though, because no matter what age he was primed to give you a 50-point game near the end of the season. It didn't matter where, no matter which team he had. I think he might have the most 50-point games for an individual that's been on different teams, and that's an accomplishment. So, salute to Jamal Crawford, man. That guy, he gave us plenty of moments here in the Garden, and I'd love to see where he transitions next in life, and I'm praying that he, has a good endeavor in his next transition in life, which looks like he's going to enter sports media. Oh man, Jedi, I'm hoping you could take over for me. I'm having a bit of issues here.
Yeah, okay. It's already 11:26 here, and you got Horder over to Capella. Capella, here's Hunter. Hunter fights over. He passes RJ and he misses it. But is they gonna call a foul? And they call a late foul there. So Barrett with the foul. It looked like he passed Pive up RJ and no call was called. Well, I guess the grab theirs, but he'll go to the line here. Hawks up 64-58 here with 11:16. And they're going to inbound the ball first. He thought he was going to the line, but no. They'll inbound the ball. Here to Capella, 13 on the shot clock. Capella to Trey Young. Young passes it. Kevin Horder, 6 on the shot clock. Jab step. Now he has his dribble in the paint, puts up the mid-range, and he misses air ball. Rebound by Toppin. Here comes Barrett in transition. Here's Barrett going coast to coast, and RJ misses. It rolls out there. So that toilet boat and roll out. Here's Kevin Herter. So shoots the 3, and that's good. So he was dancing and prancing, and he decides to hit that 3. So the Hawks come out there's a little pep in that step coming out of the halftime. So the Knicks and Hawks both 8 of 18, 8 of 19 for both of these guys for three-point land. Here's Fournier now. It's Fournier, 10 on the shot clock. He's got a screen by Mitchell Robinson over the top end. Back to Burks. Burks now driving. Burks going strong to the basket off the glass. It's good. So Burks banks it. So 60-67. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Trey Young bringing the ball in his hands. He shoots the 3 over the screen of Capella. So they didn't call a moving screen on Capella there, but it is what it is. So he hits a 3, Trey Young. So Young, 10-point lead for Atlanta. Here's Burks. Burks stops, bounce pass to Fournier. Fournier now has Herder on him. Fournier step back. He's going to shoot the 3, and that's no good. This is when the Knicks get in danger when they want to just shoot 3 ball and they can't hit. So here comes Trae Young now. Trae Young feeling it, stopping in a dime. He's going to pull back for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound Toppin. Here goes Barrett. 9:40. Here's RJ. RJ with the screen. RJ going at it. Challenging Capella. High off the glass, misses. But he went after him. Good call. Good job there. He has to execute better. Here's Gallinari now. Gallinari driving on Mitchell Robinson. Stops. And deflected by Barrett. 10 on the shot clock. Went out of bounds. So Hawks will retain it. So there's 10 on the shot clock. They'll inbound the ball here. Capella. Over to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Herter passes at Gallinari. Shoots the 3. And that's off the mark. Long rebound. Good box out by the Knicks. Here comes Barrett with that rebound. Barrett now. Barrett driving. Barrett Euro step. Puts it up. It's good. RJ Barrett at will. Going to the paint. 62-70. Down by 8. Knicks got to play some defense here. So again, you see Obi Toppin on Trae Young, but now he switched. Now they got both big tree guys on Tim. Here's Herter for 3, and that's good. So Herter's starting to percolate here. 73-62. Here's Burks, and there's flopping there, and they didn't call it. Here's Barrett. So Trae Young doing a good job of flopping. Referees did not fall for that. Right in front of him. Here's Toppin one-on-one, but back to RJ. Barrett trying to cause some space here. Barrett, 5 to shoot. Step back 3. And he misses. Toby Toppin there. Offensive glass and puts it back. So Toppin rising high and he puts that back. 74-73. Here's Trae Young trying to go. Nope. Mitchell Robinson trying to get that lob. But here's Obi. Obi with the dunk in transition. Indeed. 66-73. Knicks defense leading into their offense there. Good job by Mitchell Robinson leading that with that block, with breaking up that alley-oop. So the defense chant rising in Madison Square Garden. Here's Herter. Herter driving. He tries to pass in the air. Again, stolen by RJ Barrett. Barrett trying to push. Here's Fournier. Fournier stops. Passes to Mitchell. Mitchell deep in the bench. Mitchell Robinson with the slam and jamming. He got deep in the post. Timeout. The Hawks. As the Knicks are...
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Let me see if I could make... I try to imitate the guy. Here we go.
Yeah, they're absolutely right. There is no quit in New York as the Knicks have cut the lead to 5 and they're in the timeout right now. Knicks are working. Knicks are working.
They're working. They are working. They're becoming exciting. Getting in the passing lane, seeing the Hawks. The Hawks are trying to do the same game plan as they did. That was working for them all last season in the playoffs, and this team seen it, and they're smart, playing the passing game and inspired. They're inspired despite missing one of their key starter. So there is a timeout on the floor here. Chef, are you all situated to continue, or?
Yeah, I'm situated to come back.
All right, when they come back from the timeout.
Knicks are running right now. I love it.
Bruda, I have to sit down and watch that because Chef Dan, I promise I want to watch it. Just gotta find the time producing all the different programs and all the different content. I have to sit down and watch that Lakers series. Yes, indeed, Dynasty.
Yeah, Winning Time is a very interesting show. It's very interesting. You guys should something to look out for.
11 games, John. 11 games left for the season.
Yep. Man,
I think that's a good point there. The Knicks are unpredictable, but unpredictably good I think so.
Yeah,
The unpredictable is positive because you don't know where they're going to score and how they're going to attack. But the Knicks are either way, they're going to beat you in transition with the quick game, or RJ Barrett taking whatever he wants at the glass at will, driving to the paint, or if or he's smart enough to kick out and hit this wing shooters, and we see Burks and also Fournier feasting. So that's a blueprint for next season. If you're looking at this, with a Reddish and so forth. But we have a lot to break that down. But tonight, I kind of like what I'm seeing.
it's all about also the unpredictability. As long as the offense makes sense coming down the stretch. The reason why unpredictable is also good is really as long as you know where players can get their shots from, you can run a play instead of just relying on ISO ball. You can run a play because like throughout this game. All right, we've had a couple of guys get hot from certain areas, so there's a multitude of options coming down the stretch that we're confident with.
Before they get back here, real quick, let me mention when you have a guy attacking the paint and going at it, then you could kick out and then you could do a read and react, and that's going to strengthen Thibodeau's game.
As they're showing, Atlanta under Nate McMillan last year was 27-11. This year is 35-26. Net rating goes from 2nd to 27th. As Young has the ball, gets it over to Bogdanovich to Capella to Herter. And is that a turnover? Fournier comes up with it. Fournier running passes it to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for three. And oof, that's the air ball. But do they save it? Yes, they do. Fournier has it back to Barrett. Barrett takes another three and cans that one. RJ Barrett for three. 71-73. Young has the ball. Knicks have cut the deficit down to 2. Young gets a screen. Now kicks it out to Gallinari. Gallinari kicks out to Herter. Herter defended by Fournier. Now defended by Barrett. Pulls up for 3. And that rims in. So 76-71. Knicks deficit is brought back up to 5. Burks has the ball, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson to Barrett. Barrett to Burks. Burks gets a screen from Obi. They call an offensive foul on Obi. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. As Hawks have it, they get it to Herter. Herter gets a screen. Herter driving, kicks out. Gallinari for 3. And that rims in and out. Fournier with the rebound. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier gets a screen. Now he's driving. Pulls up, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson with the spin move, and he gets fouled by Capella. So Robinson is headed to the free throw line. Yeah, I like that. Kelvin, you absolutely right. Mitch has been working on his post moves. A couple of games ago, he pulled out the floater. This time, you see him pulling out a spin move, getting to the rim. I like that. This type of upside I can pay for. Robinson to the line. Better looking shot, but misses the first one. 76-71. Robinson to the line. Misses the second one. Goes 0 for 2 from the line. 76-71. Young has the ball. Young dribbling. He gets a screen. He fakes a 3. Gets it over to Herter. He's driving, and stolen by Fournier. Good eye by Fournier there to watch it. Watch the passing lane. As he gets it to Burks. Burks back to Fournier. Fournier back to Burks. Burks to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark. But Burks comes up with it, and they call a foul. .532 here left. Knicks going to inbound the ball. They get it to They get it to Burks. Burks in the corner, defended by Young. Burks. He pulls up. And, Capella gets the rebound. Young bringing the ball up. He had Mitch on a lob. As Young pulls up for three, and he misses, but Gallinari's with the offensive rebound. Gallinari in the post to a cutting Hunter and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Ooh, nice defense there by Robinson. Obi with the rebound, kicks it off to Fournier. Fournier for three, and that's off the mark. Herter with the rebound over to Young. Young bringing the ball up the court. Young dribbling, driving, and gets the layup. 78-71. And Knicks call a timeout.
I think Thibodeau called that timeout too. I don't know, just upset. I mean, I think he should replace Fournier there, put Grimes back in the game.
At this point, yeah, Grimes should definitely be. This is crazy. Like Randall's not in the game, but the substitution pattern is still there. There's been no substitution yet.
Nope. Then you're gonna run them out. If they haven't played with each other, you're gonna run them out of gas, man.
I understand you have some chances, but if you at least substitute Fournier with Grimes, you get a chance. Like, you give yourself a chance. So we're still in a commercial break right now. Knicks called the timeout. Hopefully he gets Grimes in there. Grimes and quickly. Gotta answer back, Rangers. Gotta answer back. They just scored a goal there. Breadman, Panarin.
They're still in the second period, or is it the third?
Third. Beginning of the third, they get an early goal. So they're down
by
2.
one?
Down by 2, 3-5. Janine, I agree with you. IQ and Grimes. I don't know about McBride, though, because Bogdanovich was able to take advantage of that, size advantage. I don't know about McBride, but IQ and Grimes definitely could have came in here earlier.
Yeah, I agree with that. That height disadvantage.
And Hassan Delgado, you're absolutely right. We got to make our free throws because that would definitely help in stemming the tide.
The same thing John Levin was saying early, too.
Yep. Absolutely right. We have to hit our free throws. Yeah, Argo, that was something we wanted to talk about as well. Maybe that's another thing too. Maybe he's gassed from playing all those minutes in the G League last night and having a 2018 lead, a 20.18 assist game. As we return back from commercial break, Knicks bringing the ball up the court. Burks has it. He gets it over to Toppin. Toppin back to Burks. Gets a screen from Robinson, pulls up midi, and that's good. 73-77. Knicks have cut the lead down to 4, so I think they took one of the points away from the Hawks. Maybe one of their feet were on the line. As Young, pocket pass to Hunter, and Hunter misses, but they said he got fouled, so he's heading to the free throw line. Hunter to the line. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Converts the second one, 78-73. So they push the deficit up to 5. Knicks bringing the ball up. They get it over to Fournier. Fournier, he's driving, stops, pivots, kicks out to Obi. Obi to quickly to Burks. Burks driving and over to Fournier. Fournier to Barrett. Barrett in the corner. Barrett's driving, spinning, throws it up, and hits the front of the rim. Knicks are doing some extra passing, but they gotta, as Young has the ball, he's curling around, steps back, passes, gets it to Capella right back to him, and hits a deep 3, 81-73. Ugh, don't show this clown. As Burks has the ball, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson over to Obi. Obi to Fournier. Fournier gets a screen, pulls up for 3, and that's good. So Fournier shoots the 3, helps the Knicks stem to the tide, 81-76. Young has the ball. He's curling around, driving. Layup is missed, but they call a foul. And yeah, Young to the line, converts the first one, 82-76. So the Rangers, yeah, they put in Georgiev, sat down Shesterkin. It's not his night. Converts both free throws quickly, bringing the ball up the court for the Knicks. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett driving. Kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin to quickly. Fake the 3. Now pocket passer. And oh! Right on Capella's head, baby! Let's go, Mitch. We get our posters back.
I told you.
83-78. Young kicks out to Hunter. Hunter thought about the 3. Now he's driving, and they call a foul on Obi. But Obi there with the nice foul. Make sure he doesn't get a bucket off. Wave that finger. Get ahead. Now we got one more piece of business to take care of. As Hunter inbounds the ball, they get it to right over to Young. Young driving, and he misses. Knicks come up with the rebound, quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly driving. Kicks it out over to Barrett. Barrett has Young on him. Barrett gets a screen from Robinson. Now he has Young spinning. And the Hawks knock it out of bounds as Barrett had a great idea there. Got the spin move, leveraged it all, had Burks open in the corner. Burks inbounding the ball. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving on Hunter. And they call a foul, so Barrett is heading to the free throw line. He got fouled by Onyeka Okongwu. Barrett to the line. Converts the first one, 79-83. Ball don't lie there. And Sims comes in for Mitchell Robinson. Barrett converts both free throws. 83-80. They get it over to Okongwu hands it off to Young. Young being blitzed. Now they remove the double team. They get it over to Hunter. Hunter's dribbling. He's defended by Sims. Hunter. And stolen. Knicks come up with it. Yes, they do. Barrett has the ball now. Barrett dribbling the ball. He's driving. And he gets fouled, so Barrett's heading back to the line. Barrett to the line. Misses the first one. And he is upset at himself. I like that, though. Holds himself accountable. I know another guy who doesn't do that, but that's another story, and I'm no storyteller. Barrett converts the second one, 83-81. Knicks have cut the deficit down to 2 points. Young bringing the ball up. 1:40 here left. Young defended by Burks. They get it over to Bogdanovich. He's curling around the screen. He stops, pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Quickly comes up with the rebound. Quickly running up the court. Quickly, he gets a screen from Sims. He's dribbling over to Barrett. Barrett driving baseline. And he got blocked, but Sims cleans it up. And the Knicks have tied the game, 83 all. 1 minute here, 1 minute, 10 seconds here left in the third. Young bringing the ball up. Young driving. Young, he's stopped on the baseline. Kicks out to right. Right driving. Over to, and is that a turnover? And that is. They passed it directly to Barrett. Barrett slows things down. Gets it over to Burks. Burks pulls up for three. And that hits the front of the rim, but Burks comes up with the rebound, pulls up midi, and that's good. So the Knicks have a 2-point lead, 83-85. Off of Sims' head. You're absolutely right, Joe Curry. Young has the ball, and they call a foul on Sims. That was flopping. He is a flopper. Converts the first one. It's such a flop-tastic move, bro. I don't respect it, man. Converts both free throws, ties the game up at 85. Quickly has the ball. Quickly bringing the ball up. Fakes hands off to Barrett. Shoots for three. Money IQ! Absolutely right, Kelvin. IQ hits the three. 28 seconds left. Knicks going to end up with the last shot. Young has the ball. Young gets double teamed over to Gallinari. Back to Young. Young driving. Floater is good. 87-88. Barrett. And Barrett got fouled. So Barrett heading to the free throw line. Barrett converts the first one. 89-87. And Barrett, misses it, but Gibson couldn't clean it up there. And the Devils scored. It's now 6-3. That's the end of the third. 89-87. Knicks have a 2-point lead. Could have been more, but they attacked. It was not a third quarter of doom. Knicks had, like, the Hawks had a punch and the Knicks punched back, and I enjoyed every bit of it. John Lavin, you're absolutely right, but that comes with the woes of a 21-year-old, and we know he's working hard in the gym. So we know that percentage is going to go up. But that's the end of the third there. Oh, man. Knicks are fighting. You got to love it.
Yes, they are. They are fighting. They're dealing here. They actually took the lead here. Since that 5-minute mark of the third quarter, they started going all out. Now let's see if now they're at home. Let's see if they take care of the home cooking now. Crowd will be behind it. Crowd is aggressive. Like Janine said, let's see what happens when the substitutions were made.
You're absolutely right, Janine. And this is one of those games where I think there's you may have to have a quicker hook with Gibson, maybe, because this team is going to want to run. And Obi, I think, can take advantage of that. Obi can definitely take advantage of that.
Once we come back, we'll get going. And while we have a minute here, don't forget this Thursday we have It's Over with Michael Caputo.
The New York Yankees.
The New York Yankees!
Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Costanza.
I must say, with all due respect, I find it very hard to see the logic behind some of the moves you have made with this fine organization. In the past 20 years, you have caused myself and the city of New York a good deal of distress, as we have watched you take our beloved Yankees and reduce them to a laughingstock, all for the glorification of your massive... The little light is blinking right now. Come and listen to the idiot. Hey, everybody, the idiot sound.
And that it will be on this Thursday, so you guys can listen, enjoy, and have fun. And if you want to laugh, it is a hilarious program, and he brings good insights of the Yankees program, but with humor. So Michael Caputo.
Most definitely. Yes, he was letting us know that the season was over from preseason, as I think this game is over for the Rangers, Jedi. 7-3.
All right. It's
9:03 in the third, but I don't know.
Well, they're going to put ice on Trae Young's knees here. He's sitting down for rest. And we'll start. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Knicks scored 31 points in that third quarter here. And here we go. Bogdanović. Grimes back in the game, so he is not injured. Here's Okonwi back to right. Driving in the paint. Passes it out. Bogdanović, 5 on the shot clock. Going to take a long 3, and that's off the mark. And rebound, Gibson came up with it. No loose ball foul called. Gibson finally get it off here to Barrett. So Barrett brings it in. He's going to wait for the Knicks to regroup here as they 14 on the shot clock quickly. And, oh, that ball almost got – oh, they say Barrett touched it last. So Conwu turned the ball, forced that turnover. And Thibodeau is livid. I don't know if he's livid at his coach or on his team or the call on that turnover. So Kugu over, Herder, right, back, Damiani for 3. And that's off the mark, front of the rim. And that ball was last touch, Knicks ball. So Knicks get it.
He's not here for the licks. He's not here for the looks, Frankie. He is not here for the looks.
Here's Barrett for 3. And that's front of the rim rebound. So he misses there. Knicks up by 2, 89-87 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanović. Keeps his dribble. He faked it. Now Gallinari. 12 on the shot clock. Here's right driving. Puts up the shot over Gibson. Misses air ball. Here comes RJ with the ball. RJ now, they want to push. Knicks are coming and moving in droves. And here's Quickly now. Quickly wants a high screen by Jericho Sims. He comes over. Now Quickly drives. Puts it up. It's good. Off the glass. Emmanuel Quickly gives the Knicks a 91-87 lead. This is a big important part for the second unit. So I didn't cruise the lead and hand it over to the starters. Here's Wright. Over to Gallinari. Gallinari fakes the 3. Over to Herder. Herder has a screen. Now he's picked up by Gibson. 8 on the shot clock. Gallinari has a mismatch with Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to put it over, and he misses. Good job by Quickly, but offensive rebound by the Hawks. Here's Herder. Herder for 3, and he misses. Another rebound comes up with RJ. RJ now leading in transition. RJ, here it comes. RJ coast to coast. Puts it up, and a foul. So RJ Barrett taking the ball coast to coast. And you got to love when RJ Barrett goes coast to coast here. He's going to the line. So he draws the foul, and he goes to the free throw line. Now he has to come up clutch in the fourth quarter in the free throw line. He's missed quite a few, but it's the fourth full quarter time, money time. And he hits the first shot.
Love the way
free throw coming up.
I love the way he's been pressuring the rim and essentially been making them make a choice.
He hits both free throws. And here we come, and right over to Herder. Herder thought about the 3. Bogdanovich thought about the 3. Now Herder has the ball. Now he's driving on RJ. Spins. RJ there. Good defense. Good defense and they stepped out of bounds. So another turnover. Let's see how long they're gonna keep Trae Young on the bench. So 9.5 minutes here. Let's see. So the lead's starting to get balloon here for the Knicks a little bit, but they need to continue to add. And McBride in the game here. McBride bringing the ball up here. McBride, ball in his hands, passes it to Sims. Here's Quickly, catch and shoot 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly leads to a timeout. So the Knicks take a 96-87 lead in the fourth quarter here. Timeout on the floor.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Woo. Most definitely. John Levin, you're absolutely right. We have a way we can beat this team. We could beat this team.
Yes, indeed. High five all over the place. Yes.
Right here, Jedi. Right here. Damn.
Ooh, baby.
Rangers going empty netter just to try and.
Is like 3 minutes left?
Nah, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, they gotta try to generate some. Yeah, because they really good on the power play or the man advantage. So they're trying to create a man advantage to see if they could score.
And they got a power play after going empty netter.
Yeah. So now they could put the It's good.
I was gonna ask you a silly question. What would happen if you had a man advantage and all the players decided, you know what, I'm just gonna skate in front of the goal right there?
What do you mean, offensive players or the?
Yeah, I mean the defensive players when they get hit with the power play, right, and they have to defend from the power play, and they know that the offense has an empty netter, they already have a man advantage, and they decide, you know what, I'm just gonna skate in front of the goal. We're all gonna skate in front of the goal here, and just give a forest and trees, make it tough for them to get a go through. They could do something like that.
You could, but what happens is you want to put the pressure on the puck handler because there's snipers out there. You know, the defensemen are snipers, and then a deflection and it deflect off for a skate or for a player, and just like that, the goal gets ricocheted in. So you want to spread it, but you also want to don't want to clog the vision too much of your goalie, but you also want to have protection in the paint, in front of the ice, in the goalie.
Okay, all right. As we're learning some hockey over here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm a student of the game now. Mm. Shakedown family joining
In
us.
the
Let's
building.
go.
Yes, indeed.
Hassan saying he doesn't want to see any subs. He just wants to see timeouts for breathers.
As we end on the ball here, Garnari, Bogdanovich driving on driving and foul by Todd Gibson hits the foul there. So Hawks only has 2 assists coming out of the second half. They had 19 before, 19, and they only had 2. But the Knicks ain't doing any favors either. They only had 5. So here's Bogdanovich going to the free throw line. That's his first point since halftime. So he was cooking earlier, and so then the Hawks gonna need scoring from him, and he hits 2 free throws here, while Young sits 89-96. As McBride will bring the ball up. McBride has the ball in his hands here on top of the key over to Taj. Taj back to Quickly over to Grimes. 13 on the shot clock. Quentin Grimes up high. Try now. Now he surveys. Now he goes, passes it to McBride. Catch and shoot 3. And it's good! 3-pointer! Miles McBride! Yes!
His daddy called him Deuce, though.
10. The Deuce is loose. And here's a backdoor cut to Wright. He misses it. So Quickly comes up with it. So Wright missed on that backdoor cut. It comes up empty. Here's Grimes. Rises for 3. And that's air ball. So Bogdanovich got a hand on it. Here's the Hawks on transition right now as everyone gets back here. Now right over to Gallinari. Shoots the 3 over. And he hit it right over McBride. McBride's just not tall enough. Gallinari took advantage there. So that was a big basket by the Hawks. Taking advantage not only on the mismatch, also the temperature of the game where they were at. They missed that. The Knicks are running and gunning the other way. Here's Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly keeps his dribble. Passes it over. Here's Quentin Grimes. Back to Sims. But, they turn the ball over. And Sims got it back. But Sims is going to have to put it up. And I think they called the shot clock violation way too early. They called that whistle where there was like 2 seconds, 0.2 seconds. I know he wasn't going to hit that, but that was an inadvertent whistle there. Too quick on that whistle. It was going to lead to that, but here's Young back in the game.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you know what? It a little early, but at the same time.
Yeah. He wasn't going to hit it, but still. You gotta, here's a drive. Bogdanovich just cooking here. So, now the Knicks got to be careful here. 5-point lead here. And here's Quickly, and they're going to call a timeout. As Thibodeau has, I smell a nasty fart face. Oh, what's that? Smell face? There you go. That's a better one. As they call a timeout. Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks call a timeout.
Hassan, you said it. I said it. Jedi said it. Every Knicks fan watching this game has said it, man. There is no home field advantage for the Knicks. There is no, you're just getting that call because you're at home.
Ooh. Season 3 of The Boys. we're in a timeout, folks. When we get back from the timeout, we'll continue the play-by-play and the watch-along. We'll continue telling you know what's going on. Right now, it's a timeout on the floor. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share. And if you're part of the channel, thank you for coming and being here with us, part of the Jedi Sports Jedi family. Although, please do share it on your social media platforms about the channel, the program, and let people know what we're going on here. The more viewers, the more we grow, the more we expand. We're over 210 away from 4,000 subscribers. I think we'll get this before Monday. By yeah, I think we do. I think I have a confidence. I think it keeps growing, and we keep promoting and keep going with all the different programs that we have, not just basketball. We have the baseball. Baseball season is here. We do some preseason watch-alongs. We have to do a Mets. I have to do a Mets preseason watch-along. I've done a couple Yankees. I was going to do the Yankees today. The Mets are on currently right now, so we couldn't do a simulcast. Could not do a Mets. Jacob deGrom on the mount. His first outing out there.
DeGrom was looking good. DeGrom was looking good. He looks ready for the season. Now we can just see if the pitching rotation. It looks pretty good for the Mets right now. They have DeGrom, Scherzer, Walker, and Carrasquez. Like it looks really, really good for them.
And also Bassett, the fifth, and also the Yankees will be playing tomorrow night. So I won't be able to do no watch along because the Knicks play tomorrow here. So we'll do the Knicks basketball because it's preseason for baseball. So regular season trumps over the preseason, and then we got Thursday. It's over with Michael Caputo. He'll be on, and we have the Knicks Miami Heat on Friday night. The I Am Heel podcast, wrestling podcast, the I Am Heel of the Ring podcast will be on Saturday as well, and we have the Knicks basketball Sunday afternoon. So it'll be a 3:00 start here on the network, and we every day bring a different content, a different sport. We don't box ourselves with just one sport. As we inbound the ball here quickly, Manuel quickly, Barrett driving again, and he passes it of Gibson. Gibson stepped out of bounds. Oh, and he hit that 3 too. Gibson hitting that corner 3 lately. He's been pretty good from efficient there. Here's Gallinari going to inbound to Trae Young here with 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter as the chances of defense serenade the crowd at Madison Square Garden. Here's Bogdanovic. He's got Barrett on him. Now he's switched by Gibson. Now Gallinari wants to go at Barrett. Now he's backing him in here. He's backing him in. Barrett holding his hold. Barrett, fadeaway jumper, and Gallinari hit that fadeaway. Tough shot there, Gallinari. Good offense there. Falling away, not a high percentage shot there. He nailed it. 3 points. So Atlanta's on a 7-0 run. Here's Barrett. Barrett over to McBride. McBride now. McBride passes it quickly for 3. And that's off. He had an open look there. So Atlanta could try to tie or cut it to 1. Trae Young. Young over to Bogdanovic. Back in and quickly. Back to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovic. He's getting to go. Mitchell Robinson with the block. And that ball fouled there. So Conley got fouled. So I noticed after Capella got posterized, he hasn't been on the floor. He probably got fingered like John Collins.
Oh, man, fingered.
Okongwu misses the first free throw, Chef Dan.
Ball don't lie.
$99-96. Okongwu has another free throw coming up here with 6:12 here left in the game. Tuesday night, the Knicks barely living in that play-in tournament aspiration. He misses both free throws, and here comes R.J. Barrett bringing the ball up.
Ball don't lie, man.
Here's R.J. There was a foul call there. That was a ticky-tack foul there on Herder, but we'll take it. So Kevin
Knicks
Herder
drawn a lot of fouls from them.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Most definitely. As I get a little chef-ism in me. As they inbound the ball here, the franchise point guard, Burks was in the game. Here's Burks. Over to Quickly. Quickly thought about the 3. Quickly now driving. Puts the floater up. And that hits the front of the rim. Gallinari comes up with it. So Quickly needed to hit that there. Atlanta still has a chance here to try to tie or cut it to 1. So Trae Young has Gibson up top. He's going to shoot over Gibson, and that's a deep 3. Rebound by New York. Good job by Barrett boxing out. Barrett brings the ball up. Barrett still has the ball in his hands. RJ, 16 on the shot clock. He's dancing. He's dancing. He goes right to Quickly. Quickly for catch and shoot 3. That's off the mark. Loose ball. Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. Robinson again puts it up and got fouled. So Gibson had a chance. He lost it going up. Mitchell Robinson come up and he's rewarded with a foul. So he will go to the free throw line. So Quickly's been missing here. Maybe fatigue.
It maybe, but I still keep him in.
Then you bring in the walking matador in Fournier, olaying everywhere on defense, all over the place. Mitchell misses the first free throw. So Knicks and Capella finally coming in here. Has another free throws. Mitchell Robinson has another free throw coming up here. Mitch missed both free throws here. Still a 3-point lead here. Knicks up by 3. Atlanta's has a chance to tie or cut it to 1 again. Here's a lob, and Mitchell Robinson comes up with that. You're not doing this again to Trae Young. He should turn around and go to Capella. Here's Burks. Burks hits it. So hits the mid-range. 101-96. So they took away that lob twice already. You're not doing it to us here. Here's Trae Young threading the needle. And Bogdanovich barely got it in there. What a pass. You got to give your hat to when you see a good play there. So give assist there to Trae Young there. 101-98. Knicks got to wake up. Play the passing lanes. Here's Burks. Now Burks with the balls in the hand. Burks. He puts the mid-range. Alec Burks hits back-to-back shots. So the franchise point guard. 103-98. As the crowd serenades the chants of defense. As the organ plays in Madison Square Garden, the defense chant. And here's Bogdanovich. 13 on the shot clock. Driving. Puts it up. And they're going to call a foul. Bailout foul. So he'll go to the line for some free throws. So they're looking to find some other support for Trae Young on offense. And Bogdanovich looks like he's trying to step up to the task. So he'll go to the free throw line with 4:10 here. Knicks up 103-98. He hits the first free throw, so it makes it 99-103. So Bogdanovich ready to shoot his second free throw. And he hits a pair of free throws, so it makes it a 100-103 game here with 4 minutes before the game is concluded. Here's Burks. Looking up. Burks over to RJ. RJ now. Ball in his hand. RJ driving. RJ puts it up. Capella's there for the block. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's spins. Put up the mid-range. And Bogdanovich is hot right now. So now Thibodeau quickly calls a timeout. You cannot blame your team. They're playing tight defense. He's just hitting shots right now. Bogdanovich going to the free throw. He's feeling it. He's becoming a second option for the Hawks here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was a tough high-arcing shot there. You just gotta,
Quickly was all over him. He was draped all over him.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the height to provide. If only wish the Knicks had a 6'7" shooting guard, a wing that had a 7'2" wingspan. If they could just get that guy like that. I wonder who. Oh wait, Cam Reddish. I wonder how he's doing.
Oh man. He's hurt.
I know, but I'm telling
We
you,
got him.
there's the kind of height advantage. These are the type of wing players they needed. Also, Quentin Grimes. Let's see if Quentin Grimes, as the guy sitting behind Anthony, his shirt. He's too big for the shirt. He's too fat. It's breaking. I know that because I'm a fat dude. I know when you're too fat, your shirt starts opening from your belly. Come on, you should be embarrassed of yourself. You're flexing. You're a fat dude. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
See, it's popping out from the belly. Come on.
Trying to look cute there. Come on. With your shirt is holding on for dear life. It's like the button. You see the button is like he's holding on.
Yeah, I see it. Look, he really had to pull the shirt. You had to pull the shirt. Now he's hiding the button.
yeah. That's holding on for dear life, man.
Yeah.
Another beer that's gonna pop. Here's Burks. Now Burks driving. Stops. Bounce past to Mitchell, but good job there. And then play that defensive, but Knicks will keep possession there. Hunter's read that and sniffed that and tried to come up with that. So 10 on the shot clock here. Knicks up by 1 here. 103-102. Let's see what play they come out from underneath the basket. Burks, right to Richard Robinson, and he feeds him with a dunk. A two-handed slammer. 105-102. Knicks up by 3. The Garden crowd getting hot. The chance of defense. Here's Young. Young now has RJ on a switch. Capella's trying to come for a screen. But here's Capella. Here's Young back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich rises for 3. And that's off the mark. Loose ball. Oh, rebound, offensive rebound. Herter. Back to Young. Young is going to take a long 3, and that's good. So Trae Young, you give that second opportunities here. 105 all even now. 41 points for Trae Young. So here's Burks. Burks driving in. Burks throwaway shot. And that's off the mark. Loose ball. Gibson kept it alive, but Herter comes up with it. So here's the Hawks that take a lead here. With 2:22. So here's Capella back to Trae Young. Young over to Bogdanovich, who's been hot, and he hits a 3. So they take the lead. So this is a back and forth games of runs for both teams here. 108-105. The Knicks need to answer back here. Here's Mitchell Robinson. And they're going to call offensive foul. Why? What is that? What was the offensive foul there? So now the referee's interjecting themselves here. Wow. Come on, guys. The guy's been playing. You guys have been out of this game. Don't interject yourself there. That was a bad call. Let's take a look. And Burks is doing is trying to fight over a screen. Wow. So what's okay?
What?
That was a bad, terrible call. What is he supposed to do? He's the
terrible call.
Here's Herter, wide open Hunter, and he hits a wide open 3. So that might be a dagger there. So 6-point lead here. That's a dagger. I'm sorry. That's a dagger. Oof.
Yeah. It's a dagger right there. 134 left. There's a timeout on the floor. Jedi went somewhere real quick. We'll be right back as there's a commercial break right now. returning back from the game.
I don't know why they do this. This is crazy.
It's okay, Jedi. I got you. As the Knicks are going to inbound the ball here. You get it to Barrett. Barrett driving. Pump faking. He got slapped in. The Hawks come up with the ball. They get it over to Young. Young bringing the ball up. Young trying to isolate or call up a play. He has a switch on Gibson now. He's driving, makes Gibson falls, pulls up mid-range, and got it. 113 to 105. Barrett has the ball, driving, and that's a turnover. The Hawks come up with it. .46 seconds left. They're just going to dribble out the clock. He pulls up deep, misses, and that's out of bounds. Next ball.
They're going to review the goaltending. Are you serious?
RJ, and he got goaltended. Yeah, so
Yeah, let me see. We'll tell you what's going on here. Wow, they're reviewing goaltending. Are you serious? Now, Chef Dan, before we they're reviewing.
I don't understand.
It's a goaltending call.
Yeah, it's a goaltender. Yeah, but here's the thing that I don't understand. At this point, how long is Taj going to be out on the floor before Obi gets back in there?
That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why we lost the game there. Obi Toppin. I'm not saying that he wasn't, Toppin, Grimes. He's playing the older, and Taj is out there playing his butt off. He fell on his rear end on that skating position. But still.
Yeah, but it's like, you can't, because
Obi was having success early in the first on Trae Young. Trae Young, but he scored 40-something points. Yeah, but that's when Obi, it's they just don't see the time. I don't know. But are we watching a different game? There's no reason for Taj Gibson to be down the stretch playing these few minutes. Because it took away from the Knicks running and gunning, playing loose, playing fast.
It's to a point now where it's like it's blatant now. Tibbs is going out of his way to not play Obi Toppin.
Yeah, and you're gonna tell me, he is. And I don't know what's the excuses here because Toppin has played well. You told him to go play against Trae Young, and he defended him well. I mean, he still dropped 40-something points, but he still played enough well to disrupt.
No, but see, it's the issue because it's not that. It's more than that in the sense of like, regardless win or lose, right? Regardless of win or lose, you're watching this game to go, what can you take away from this season? Because even if we did win this game, it was still a long shot. We still had to have ended up this season perfect, and the other teams would have had to lose in order for us to get into, some semblance of a chance. But, watching this game, you go, what more could Obi have done to get in the good graces of Tom Thibodeau?
No, nothing. There's nothing he could have done. And Gibson's still out there. I'm glad he didn't play Fournier down the stretch, but So what it just shows me when there's importance to the game, when it means your playoff or your playing aspiration in life, once again, the Knicks can't beat the Hawks. They beat them all regular season. This game was extremely important because they would have got a four games with 10 to go. I mean, it was still a long shot, but now you're 6 games with 11 or 10 to go, and you're not going there. That's it. That's it. It's over. This season is over. I'm gonna call today. It's over to see. And here's quickly puts it up and he scores. So 109, 115. And they'll foul, unless it's what, just let them drib out the clock and finish it, please. This is not going to go any way we want it here. And 10 games, whatever, and if he starts playing the kids and they start winning, it's like, oh, great, because it really doesn't show nothing. This should have been done 20 plus 10, at least 10 games ago. Develop these young kids, because me personally, if anyone pops out with 10 games left, I call it fool's gold.
It's all fool's gold at this point. Yeah, it sucks.
And that's the problem. If guys just say that McBride plays well, phenomenal, and they do, it's fool's gold, because you don't know if they're gonna, it's because it's the end of the season and you're playing against teams that are not, they got the Magics, they got the Pistons, and so forth. You wanted to do this as soon as they came back out of the that West Coast trip, but. So the Knicks just fell short. They didn't have enough. They ran out of gas. They didn't play. And also they got to look themselves in the mirror. Missing free throws.
Missing free throws, of course. 14 of 26. That's bad. 53%. That is very, very bad. Mitch got to work on the free throws. RJ got to work on the free throws. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, and the thing is, you wanted them to play. They're 6 games out. They're 6 games out right now. Hawks won. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough climb. Tough climb here. Tough climb, and we'll see. We all wanted to see developing of the young kids, but now with 10 games, to me, it's like
it's all meaningless.
Yeah,
it means nothing. Yeah.
It doesn't excite me. It doesn't excite me. If you would have gave me 20 games with these kids, that's different. But now 10, and that's not taking the temperature of your fan base, and everyone is upset. Everyone's going to be totally upset, and it's just the whole fan base. This is the type of things that fan base wants changes. But here's the difference.
Look, it once again, what it goes back to, right? I'm not even gonna address that. What it goes back to is, if you're truly a fan of this team, what you wanted to do from the beginning of this season is, knowing that this team wasn't gonna be a championship contending team, you wanted to see what more could you learn from the younger guys, because we already know what the vets are. And so far throughout this season, you got to tell me, man, other than learning more about RJ and Mitch and quite possibly learning, hey, Quentin Grimes can play NBA basketball. What have we learned from these younger guys in the minutes that we're given? And it's not much, because essentially what you'd want is, you want them to play more time together. That way you have a real, you have a collection of data, so you can go through and see, here's how the team should be built going forward. Here's what should be, things of that nature. But in all honesty, man, the only thing I've learned throughout this season so far is that I don't want Tibbs on the team anymore, and I don't want Julius Randle on the team anymore. And it sucks that was the only thing we learned as fans of the Knicks, watching this season. But yeah, man, that's the only thing we learned, is that we got to get rid of those two.
And agree with you, Janine. Why was Gibson in that game? I understand it, for 3 minutes, Bell, it's no problem. But that length of time on the floor and close out, that's too many. No, you shouldn't be there. He's not part of the future. I'm sorry. He's not part of the developing of the team in the future. Neither is Burks. This is, if we would have lost 111, 117, and we would have saw Grimes out there and Toppin and so forth. Other than and that's okay.
Nah. But see, this is why as much as I want to this is the thing I want to ask you. If we won this game, how much better would you really feel all in all in the season?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
This
make a
game in
difference
the
because
grand scheme, this game in the grand scheme, it doesn't matter. So now we have to look at the grand scheme. What was the grand scheme for this team?
there's ways of winning and losing, and if you lose by well development, but they're not doing neither one. They're not winning. That makes you feel great because they keep winning with guys that are not part of the future, and they keep losing with the guys that are not part of the future, and you still have question marks. So this is what I'm gonna be totally honest as a devil's advocate here. I'm like, so what the hell? What you want to lose? Oh, we get a better draft pick for what? He's not gonna like Dangerous says. For what? He's not gonna play anyway. Thibodeau's gonna put him on the bench. He's not. We already said Thibodeau's coming back. So we get Javen Ivey like everyone wants. So what? So he can sit in the bench. Oh, he's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. So next year we're in the same crap again with the guy sitting on the bench, and we're like, man, why don't they give Ivey the minutes? Because that's what's gonna happen. So you know what? I'm like, might as well win games and continue the season, because even no matter who we bring, they're gonna get benched. They're not gonna get. Oh, they're not ready yet. All right, they gotta earn their minutes on the floor. They gotta earn their minutes. Next year I'll still have Hodge Gibson and Alec Burks. I think they play well, and it's Groundhog's Day. We're gonna see it again next year. We're just gonna see the same nonsense. We could grab as many draft picks and and we could have, and we're not gonna play them. We're not. They're not gonna be ready. You could see. Meanwhile, you have Scotty Barnes playing well. You have you got Josh Prebo. You got Zion Williams. You got everyone around the whole league that was drafted in the same class playing minutes, coming into the Garden and making us look ridiculous. But meanwhile, Quentin Grimes, he has to earn his minutes. Clerical Sims, he plays well. He has to earn his minutes. McBride has to earn his minutes. If they play hard in practice. I have a second year playing Obi Toppin. Can't even play while your starting power forward is not even playing, and he can't even play the last 5 minutes of the game. What are we doing here? What and they can say, and he cannot say, well, I inherited an Obi Toppin when I got here as head coach. Bullcrap. You were in that war room. You were in that war room when they had that draft, and and Leon Rose and selected Obi Toppin on the Dayton. So is there a disconnect then? What we got here? Either you're gonna straighten your hair out or you're gonna put rollers on. You can't have them both. That's my thought for the night. That's what I'm thinking. And this team frustrates us because we want, the way they're being developed, the way what we've seen on the court, it's very, very bleak, and there is no clarity. Now we're going into a season next season. RJ Barrett's the only ray of hope, along with Emmanuel Quickly, yes, and Jericho Sims is a backup center, a really good backup center. He's good, and let me see. I'm trying to think of any other player. Quentin Grimes could be a really defensive player who could take his game to an offensive level. So okay, you got that there. I'm still question mark with Obi Toppin. Now, what is it? They might have ruined his psyche. He might just say, you know what, man, I'm not even gonna bother doing. He might not even come into shape. And Cam Reddish as well. Thank you, Buddha Namaste. But Reddish might be traded at the offseason because this head coach doesn't like the kid. So he might be in a trade package. They brought him in to try to package and try to, so it's really, 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 to me, the future doesn't look, it looks kind of dull. It doesn't look bright. You still got Julius Randle here. They're not good. No matter what, I don't think his value is they could move him. As much as we want him traded, I don't know if they could trade him. Who wants him around the league with these attitudes and fighting with everyone across? He fighting with Rudy Gobert when it doesn't look good on camera that the guy is trying to give, hey, the game is over, trying to console him with an arm, a regular, like a brother, fraternity brother, and he comes and he acts the way he acts. There's so many distasteful situation that is just festering and it's just exploding like a volcano. And it's like, did we really, really was so fluky last year? You know, it was like, I don't know. It's like it doesn't make sense. The coaching moves, the decisions, the front office, 2 years in a row, trading deadline, nothing was done. They sat there, did nothing, nothing. You know, it's just, where are we going? You know, you now you see an assistant head coach 2 years in a row bailing out, leaving here. You know, Payne, also Woodson. You know, older men, gentlemen. You know, they know they've been around the game. They're bailing out, and rightfully so, taking a coaching job. I'm going to run my own program and get out of here. So it's a concerning situation. If instead of having clarity and feeling good about this team and feeling good of RJ Barrett, his maturity and his going forward, that's the one positive along with the other kids. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what this, maybe it's an emotional reaction of this loss to the Hawks, and it brings back festering memories of the playoff loss. But not gonna lie, it's worrying me with and what I've seen so far in a year and a half of the front office. I'm concerned. What we're gonna do? Take our draft picks, and let's say we'll get the draft pick, and then end up, we're gonna trade back to 22 to pick up an extra couple more picks. I can see that happening. Oh, this draft wasn't that strong. We'll take the number 8 pick and move back to, and then meanwhile, the number 7, number 9 to 10, 11 becomes an all NBA rookie sensation. And meanwhile, we decided to trade back. Things. It's just like it just makes you want. I'm glad that I have good genes. If not, I think I'll be going bald watching this team.
This is something I gotta dissect in a whole podcast, because the answer's right there. A lot of people don't want to talk about the answer, and it's right there. It's at a point now where it's like, it's just right there, and that's something we don't want to talk about, but we got to talk about it.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll be back out here tomorrow night. Boy, but I'm telling you, be totally honest, I feel like I'm at the point of saying, calling it a Yankee watch along, because I find more joy in that than this crap that I'm calling here with Thibodeau. I mean, I'm going to be totally honest. I'm so irate with Gibson playing. I love Gibson. I've said it since the beginning of the season. That's the jersey I want to get next, because he represents blue collar, hardworking, veteran in there getting dirty, but he should not be at the end of the game. And it's not his fault.
Buddha, here's the issue. Here's the issue with all of this, with all of what you're saying, right? It within the Randall, within Tibbs and all of that, is that as much as like, yo, we want to be like you saw that position that Taj Gibson is in. He gets dropped by Trae Young, and Trae Young unleashes a dagger, and that is a highlight. Did Gibson need to be in that highlight? No. The same way people started getting tired of Alec Burks. Do people need to necessarily get tired of Alec Burks? No. Alec Burks is a good player. He played great for us tonight. He's been playing great all throughout the season. It's just that you get diminishing returns with Alec Burks, because everyone knows you can't play him the amount of time that Thibodeau was playing him. So like it all hurts. Everything hurts, but then like you look at it, and a lot of these people are doing it to themselves. Tibbs is doing it to himself. Look, Buddha, you said it just now. Randall is passionate, and Rudy may have been patronizing him. We don't know that. True. All that true. But at the end of the day, he made Rudy Gobert a likable person.
Right.
Rudy Gobert, who shut down the NBA.
Yes.
He made him a likable person. Bro, you just don't get away with that.
Yeah, you made him sympathetic figure. You made him a sympathetic victim there. Like,
you made him a sympathetic figure because we know what Randall is gonna do, and then you notice like Randall is the only one coming out of that whole situation getting fined. Because Rudy knew when the game was over, that's it. Just let it go.
Right.
But Randall is passionate. How? Because I don't see what the passion is. Like, when he gets angry, he gets in his own way. If he doesn't care enough, he gets in his own way. You apparently have to get the right amount of Randall within your offense. And even then, that's a little too much Randall, because that right amount of Randall is still going to take over the offense. Like, this loss sucks because of the rotations that Thibodeau did. But at the very least, we were able to separate one from the other. We couldn't differentiate whose fault it was between Randall and Thibodeau, but we were able to separate the two tonight, and we found out a lot. Number one, Randall is the reason why the offense is as stagnant as it is. We didn't have a lot of stagnant moments in this game. Maybe too many one possession, one ISO possession things, but that happens in, you know, that happens in the course of the game, regardless, where a player may feel he has a favorable matchup and he goes and he gets the shot he wants. It just didn't happen. The shot just didn't fall. But all in all, man, these guys do it to themselves.
Indeed. Buddha, I have a message there. If you go tomorrow there, I give you the email address. You want to send the video, we'll put it on the air. Or anyone that goes to MSG that wants to take a video at the game, at the crowd, and you know the sights and sound in your experience, you just send it to me on the email address, and I'll upload it on the program. And we had Jose Melo there in the building on Sunday. Buddha Namaste. Hopefully tomorrow he'll be there. God willing, he'll be there. And anyone that joins. We saw Dangerous, who always goes to the Garden, season ticket holder, always sends us a video, and you know, he says it's a little loud to come on the air, but he definitely be in attendance and sends us some good footage, and we'll use it on the air, man. We'll use it because now it's Fan Appreciation Week. These last 10 games is Fan Appreciation
Fan
Week.
Appreciation, and yeah, we're only,
because be honest with you, I'm not gonna miss Tom Thibodeau and his coaching staff, but I am gonna miss the whole chat.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Like, we're not gonna miss it until like a week later, and then we're gonna go, damn, we missed Knicks basketball.
Oh,
As we always do.
Charlotte. That's right. Yeah, no problem. In Charlotte. That's right. You're right. So they have to take a plane ride and go into Charlotte tomorrow. Yes, indeed. That's right. That's. I was gonna go Sunday. That's to the Magic's arena, but I am not. I was gonna go Friday to Miami and watch them against the Heat. I am not. I'd rather stay here and watch it along with you guys, and also save a few shekels in my pocket, because
that Heat game is gonna be it's gonna be an embarrassment. It's gonna be a shellacking and an embarrassment. And this is the first time you guys are ever seeing me and the Jedi just truly depressed for the games coming up, because once again, I'm gonna say this: we were able to separate the two issues tonight, Randall and Tibbs. We were able to separate it.
Yeah. Usually they're going hand in hand, but no, we saw that there. And I apologize if it sound like I'm not a negative Knick fan. Very optimistic, but and I'm not saying I'm a realist. No, I voiced my opinion, and because I do want them to win. And just like every one of you guys invest your time in the league pass. I'm living in Orlando. I don't have the privilege of getting the Knicks part of my TV deal, my TV coverage, but I pay the extra for the league pass. Not only the league pass, I also buy the merchandise. Everything you see from my shirts. My wife has a bunch of Knick gear. I have a bunch of Knick gear. I have cups. Even my pets, their leashes are Knicks gear. Everything that I could think of, Knicks and Yankees and all my teams, it's an investment, because that's how you support the team. Also, my time, given effort here. Knock on wood, I've called almost every Knick game here so far this season. And we love it. And I'm not going to stop supporting it. In summertime, I will be wearing my Knicks. I wear my Knicks polo. So, to church. So I represent my team. It is not that I'm a fair
in front of the
fan.
Lord.
Yeah,
in front of the Lord.
Asking him, please break this curse.
Please
break this curse. Anoint this team with some basketball, good greatness here. But it is what it is. The point is that we are true fans, and I'm not saying no one else is. Everyone is a true fan. Everyone has their
We're
way of
all, yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
We're all
look,
fans.
the
No
team
one's bigger
lost,
than
and
the
we
other.
still here after the game, and we're arguing with well, not arguing with each other, but we're just going back and forth about what we think could make the team better. And I love that. The passion is still there. We're not gonna quit. You know, the team lost. We ain't gonna remove this video and nothing like that.
No,
We're
no,
just
no.
gonna
They
keep it
ain't
up
gonna
and
be.
everything, you know?
There's no deleting videos and then hiding and never hearing from no. No, 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 no. We're here. We're here supporting this team front and center, taking the slings and arrows with it, Chef Dan.
Man, the only thing I could say now at this point is I'm watching to see if one of the young Knicks could possibly go on a scoring outburst if they feel it during one of these games. Someone we don't expect go out there, give us a 30-point game. Maybe RJ could get the 50. That's what I'm looking for down the stretch at this point. But I could care less. I don't care about the lessons that Tom Thibodeau wants to instill in these last 10 games, because it means nothing at this point. You were given more offensive weapons, and you were asked to be more creative with the offensive thing, offensive load. And remember, this year was all about not so much Randall ball, and we'll talk about it on the podcast. I'll credit him for certain things, but all in all, unimaginative offense. And I'm only watching this team for the young guys, and because I'm a glutton for punishment.
With that said, guys, we're going to get out of here with the. I hope you guys enjoy the watch along, and if we came out a little too rough, we apologize for it, but we're just letting you know how we feel. Definitely, as and it's not all peaches and cream, unicorns and ice cream and sugar coats and happy vibes. No, there is an emotion of fandom and passion and disagreement, agreement, and healthy debate. So with that, guys, I wish you guys a wonderful evening. Thank you for over 500 plus likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone watching, the viewers. Thank you for supporting the BX Sports JEDI Network in any facet. I appreciate seeing everyone there in tonight and tomorrow. Hopefully we repeat encore. If not, then it is what it is. But I appreciate. I hope to see you guys. But from Buddha Namaste to Kelvin T. Jones to Tamara Bao to Janine to Frankie to our number one pick Johnny Davis, Wayne Sheldon Johnson. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Carl Cooper, of course, Janine, like always, the gracious Marie, always the first one in the building, and as well, big task at hands. Our agent Super Argo in the building as well. Thank you so much. Gideon was on there letting us know how the Knicks lost and how we fell again. John Lavin always supporting the channel in the Philippines, no matter what time it is. Guys, he's always 12 hours of difference on the next day in the morning. So right now it's 10 in the morning in the Philippines, and John Lavin is in here in color supporting us mostly every game. So salute to him. Joe Kirby was in the building as well. Thank you. Hassan Delgado, phenomenal with his quote and his chat interacting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Seeing you there. The Shakedown family was in the building too. I appreciate.
I sent you
him.
something, Jedi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dexter Gordon from the Korea serving our nation out there. I appreciate to you. And my man is back in the gym. Oh, dun 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 dun. Zion. I have a video ready to go. I can't wait to read it at the end of the season. Mr. Derek Wilder was in the building too. So salute to Mr. Derek Wilder. And thank you all. Thank you those are hiding in the chat or hiding in the videos that didn't participate in the chat. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of the channel. Thank you for hopefully you have the courage to participate in the chat and say hello. We don't bite. We just want to say hello. We want to acknowledge you and thank you for your time, and we appreciate it, guys. So from me to you, we'll go with the salute, and we'll see you next time here on the Return of the Knicks podcast.